And I'm happy.
The difference tonight to a fortnight ago, what were your thoughts on the game?
I think the differences were reasonably obvious, but I think we got a lot of respect for the way Argentina play and particularly defend. And what I was proud of the most today was that I thought we really hammered away at them. We played a lot of rugby against them. We had a bit of variety with our kicking game. We perhaps could have taken a few more opportunities in that first half, but we didn't lose our way. We didn't get frustrated, and we were quite clinical about keep going back to areas that we felt were getting them. And then we made them make a lot of tackles and broke them down and reaped the rewards, particularly when our bench came on, which I thought brought a heck of a lot of energy and picked up a few plums, particularly from our defensive pressure.
And did that mirror the conversations during the last fortnight of how you wanted to approach tonight's game and correct something that things from a fortnight ago?
Oh, definitely. We got needled and fell off our game and looked for things that weren't there the last week. I mean, that's been pretty well documented, and you've got to take your hats off to Argentina, and they showed that last week against Aussie with a similar formula. But today I felt we played at a tempo that really kept them moving and kept them guessing a bit, and again the decision making a lot more clinical.
Sam, the gesture to Diego Maradona at the start of the game, was that something the team had spoken about ahead of time, or what was some thinking behind doing that gesture tonight?
Yeah, it was actually, the idea came from TJ Perenara, and it was just, I suppose, a gesture, a token, paying our respects to an Argentinian legend, but probably a world legend in his field as well. So personally, I don't know a lot about soccer, but the boys that do, and I think it was the right thing to do. Rugby's a game, first and foremost, that's built on respect, I believe, and it was the respectful and right thing to do.
And seeing the defensive pressure again from the Los Pumas tonight was again quite physical there, but maybe less of the niggle from the fortnight ago.
Yeah, look, we made a conscious decision as a team. We weren't going to buy into any of that, or I think we had boiled over right at the end, 82nd minute or whatever, which was frustrating. But other than that, I think it probably helped us as a team just focus on our job and the next task at hand.
John, it was a pretty dominant display in the set piece. Can I just talk through your assessment of it and how it went?
Yeah, no, look, we put a lot of pressure on their scrum, which was obviously a big part of our plan this week. Hats off to Figgy. He's worked real hard with the front rowers and come out with a really good plan. And obviously, our drives have been quite consistent in terms of how it's worked through the last 5-6 weeks. So yeah, it was good to see the boys apply pressure through the set piece, and that certainly helped in tonight's win.
Especially Joe Moody stepping up in his 50th test. He put in some big work during the week to get this.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it was great just how the rest of the boys got behind Joe and celebrated that 50th cap. So good on him. He had a big game tonight.
Aussie, there's a real emphasis on kicking, particularly in the first half. Do you think the All Blacks are better when they kick more?
I think we are against Argentina. I think, and in some ways we may have overkicked a couple of times in the first half particularly, but it's a matter of showing respect for what the opposition's doing. I mean, the key to attack is that you can really do whatever they allow you to do, whereas 2 weeks ago we went in there and tried to do what we wanted to do, and they were good enough to stop that. Here we actually, we made better decisions, and suddenly the ball carrying gets a bit easier, and the cleaning gets and start to see the space for our skill work. So, I think it just changed the picture. I'm assuming they knew that it was coming, but it gave us a better balance, no doubt about that.
And then obviously yesterday Sam said that the group didn't want to go into summer on the back of 3 losses. It's now likely that you will win the Tri-Nations. Are you satisfied with the conclusion of 2020?
Yeah, I am. You know, I think it's look, it's been an immensely difficult year for everyone. You know, and so this is not about the All Blacks. This is everyone. I feel for Argentina. They've been over here a long time, and you know the commitment they showed. But you know, you saw, you know, maybe a fortnight ago, you saw us. We'd just played our 5th test in 6 weeks, and it was tough. You saw Argentina played their 3rd test in 3 weeks, and it's tough. And I don't know if you noticed, but it's getting quite hot here, and so there's been a lot of challenges for all the teams, and it's been great that rugby's been played, you know. So you know, hats off to everyone here that's been able to organise this, and it's been fantastic. But for us, you know, there will still be a few niggly, you know, hurt moments about particularly the loss to Argentina, but it's at least we had a chance to fix it and show that we can play, that this group is developing. We've got a bit more to go. We're clear about that, but it's a better way to finish.
And then last one from me, Sam, coming off the back of all this heat, are you excited for a more normal calendar window next year, hopefully?
Yeah, fingers crossed that happens, eh? I know it's all in the pipeline, so look, we'll be excited to get on that plane tomorrow. 2 weeks in hotel, but we're looking forward to getting back home to our friends and family, and then we'll obviously put some hard work in over summer and reset and look forward to 2021 and hopefully a slightly more normal year.
Have you ever played in a hotter condition for the test match?
That was up there.
That was up there.
That was really up there.
Some of the boys played in Samoa a few years back. They reckon that was pretty
I
hot.
had to turn the air conditioning down to about 21 in the coach's box, mate. So.
Yeah.
I turned it back up to 24. Just,
It reminded me of the Brisbane Tens on that second year. That was
yeah,
it was hot.
that was hot then.
Sam, just touch quickly on the leadership group and how they kind of stepped up this week and showed it on the field tonight.
Yeah, look, I consider myself so fortunate to have so many quality leaders around me and guys that are, you know, good mates of mine too. Like we've come through, we've grown up in this All Blacks team together, and for us to be doing our best to lead this team going forward is a pretty exciting challenge that we're all really embracing, and you know, the support I'm getting from, you know, all of them really. I won't name them all, but you know, first and foremost is about stepping up on the field, and all of those boys have been outstanding, and yeah, can't thank them enough.
And Fozzie, the guy who left, have you seen him this week respond and step up as a leader and captain of this team?
Yeah, well, probably the nicest thing I can say is that he did exactly what I would have expected of him, and you know, it's not the easiest job in the world, and you know, particularly when the, you know, when the knives come out and the pressure comes on, it's easier to doubt yourself. But I didn't see any of that. I just saw someone who believes, and you know, the group really had a firm belief that in what we're doing, and he led that, and so you know, so that's why it's not a small statement when I say that he did what I expected him to do, but he did. He led well, and then more importantly, when played well.
And to see Kira put in get a few more minutes tonight, and then we'll join the end. Just talk a bit about them and how they play.
Yeah, no, again, really positive. I think Akira, you know, from the last 2 or 3 years, I've really seen an athlete grow, and you know, he's you know, I thought he adapted really quick to what Test matches is about. You know, like he wants to be physical and wants to be tough, and he did it in the right way. He's, you know, under Plum's guidance, I think he's starting to enjoy more the set piece side of life. It hasn't been his passion, but he's improving there, and now it's you know, now he's had a taste of it and knows he can play well at this level. It's now, you know, there's a big opportunity for him.
Last questions? Good.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Magic round.